I have taken my antidepressants and my body is ready. Greetings, fellow humans, human fellows. My name is RWBY and welcome back to another RWBY reaction video. Today we are watching RWBY Volume 9, Episode 4, A Cat Most Curious. I'm excited for this, and I'm also terrified. Once again, because of Twitter, the animators are coming forward saying that this one is going to hurt. So, I'm gonna choose to believe them. Last time they said to be excited, and it was probably one of the most fun RWBY episodes we've had in a long time. This time they're saying be scared. And I am. I'm terrified. Please don't hurt my babies. Volume 9's been a very mixed bag of fun and depression so far, and last episode was about 90% fun, so I feel like they're going to be giving us like 90% ow this episode, and I'm not mentally prepared for it. Quick reminder again, we have our little challenge going. At this time, I'm at about 60 subscribers, and I said that if one of my reaction videos reaches 1,000 views, or if I reach 100 subscribers, I will react to the finale in my Ruby Rose cosplay. And I added that if I somehow reach 500 subscribers, or the combined view total of my reaction videos before the finale reaches 10,000, or not 10,000, yeah, 10,000, I will react to the entire episode doing my Ruby Rose voice. If you want to see it, hit the red button. I really hope I can at least do the costume, because that would be fun. Without any further ado, let's get into this because it's finals week, and I have 3 projects due next week. Still loving this intro. Sinking down into depths of nowhere, I am undone. Grasping tight onto memories I know they'll be overrun. We must live in balance for belly to blind. The chances are retired in a fairy tale she'll find. Inside a new me, I'm ready, but who will I find inside? Oh, Ruby.
No. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, come on, kitty. A cat's hind quarters. Excuse me.
Ruby.
You're excused.
Oh. Hello. What? It is missing
Hello,
its... Oh, there you go.
cat.
Oh, that's weird.
Curious cat? Which one do you go by?
Oh, I don't go by. That belongs to the days and the years. But if you are asking me what I am, I do suppose I am indeed a cat. Most curious.
Roll credits.
Of course. Look, my friends and I really need to get to that giant tree, and so far nothing we've tried has gotten us any further.
Everybody's been
It looks to
very
me like we're even
expressive this
farther.
season.
Yeah, I think that's because we're 6 inches tall.
It could be both. The tree. Tree, 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 tree. Of course. That is most definitely impossible. You do not go to the tree goes to you, unless of course you're me. You see.
Not even a little bit.
Well, that's your problem. It's a matter of perspective.
I love
I'm
this
afraid.
cat.
But couldn't you take us then? You've been there before.
So why would I ever want to go back? Yes, I'm glad we understand one another. No sense in seeing a sight seen.
Please. You helped Alex when she was...
Alex? How do you know her? Are you friends of hers? Lifelong nemesis? Wait, don't tell me. Okay, no, tell me.
Well, we don't know her personally. Just...
She wrote a book about her entire adventure in the ever after.
A book? Is it well liked?
It's kind of a childhood favorite of everyone's where we're from.
Sorry, there's something on my
Yes.
screen.
Oh, please, I simply must know more. What did she write about? How was I portrayed? And do I smell a mouse?
Run, little.
From one cat to another. Could you give us a minute, please?
Oh, so they're spoken for. Well, please hurry. I have so many questions.
Are we sure they're not called the constantly annoying cat?
Got him. Totally roasted.
Thank you. Guys, the curious cat was described as an ally with an appetite for information. Just because they don't want to go back to the tree doesn't mean we can't lure them there.
Everybody, the expressions
we
this
just need
season
to
have
keep
been
their attention along the
amazing
way.
on their faces.
That shouldn't be too hard. We know all sorts of...
The cat's gone.
No! No!
Why is this child just every child I... Why is this cat just every child I nanny?
Didn't you have questions for us? We'd be happy to answer them.
I sense a butt approaching.
Oh,
No, I mean,
want
we
one.
do still need to go to the tree, but that'll take ages, right? Plenty of time to tell you all the stuff from our world. Look, ever seen a scroll before? Ooh.
Luminous rectangle. Ooh. What does this button do?
Aw.
Why is it painting tiny flat versions of me? Is that what I look like smiling?
Hook,
cat
line,
learned
and
questions.
sinker.
So exciting. So
Again,
the
this
old
cat
man
is
and the
literally
boy
just
share
the
a body
children
now?
that I nanny.
Oh, that's got some uncomfortable implications. Who thought that was a helpful way to reincarnate? The same people who put a city in the sky? Oh, speaking of Atlas, did that CL girl from the Vital Festival ever come back in a notable way?
Oh my god!
There's just so many characters to keep track of. Wait, what was my original question?
Blake, it's your turn. You asked about the origins of Remnant.
That's right. Woo, those two brothers. Talk about a god complex, am I right? All in all, a rather entertaining
CL
summary,
mention.
though I felt some of the character voices were a bit uninspired. Looking at you, wise huntress.
Again, it's wise. Just wise.
Apologies. To your credit, you lot certainly know more about the beginnings of Remnant than Alex did. That girl could barely see past her own nose.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, you know,
Selfish?
just hilariously concerned with trivial things.
Yeah, but she learned her lesson in the end, right?
I'd certainly say so. Oh, would you look at that? The edge of the garden's acre.
Ooh, pretty. Ooh, pretty!
This entire world is put together like a bunch of mixed up puzzle pieces. How does anyone make sense of this?
Each acre is made specifically for its inhabitants and their roles. It's
kinda like Infinity Train.
No?
How strange. It never even occurred to me to ask that before.
I have a question I'd like to ask. How much longer before we're back to regular size?
Not long at all. The garden is just down this path and is sure to have all the ingredients we need for a lovely Grogurt parfait. Just don't go talking to anyone without me. If you're not careful,
we might get our heads cut off.
That is how we met, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you remnant folk are such troublemakers.
Well, I'm sure we'll cause a lot less trouble once we're back to normal.
Bah, I don't see what all the fuss
no,
is about.
you will cause
Some
more.
of my best friends are 6 inches tall. If I were you, I'd be more worried about... Oh, who was that scary sorceress you mentioned? Salem?
Salem.
How many more relics does she need to end the world again?
Jesus.
How are you even supposed to stop her now that Atlas is gone?
Wow. Oh, God, Ruby.
Hey, Rubes? Maybe we shouldn't worry about home right now. We've got enough problems to...
The cat! What? Oh, no, I wasn't paying attention. Where did they go now?
Oh, they saw a bug.
And you didn't say anything?
It was a very interesting bug.
Of
Little's
all the
just a
characters from the
5-year-old.
book, why did it have to be the cat? Why couldn't we have gotten help from the lively carpenter or the rested knight? One was sweet, one was handsome, and neither of them had the attention span of a goldfish.
You know, I bet you could find a goldfish in one of these ponds.
Little, you're not helping, but I love
Hey.
you.
Do you hear that?
Stranger danger.
Is this the garden?
It certainly looks like a garden. But where's that humming coming from?
What are you?
I am getting really tired of that question.
What question?
Oh! Hi!
What are you?
Oh, that question. Isn't it obvious? I am an herbalist. The herbalist.
It's giving
At
Sir
least,
Sparklepuff.
Until I'm not anymore.
Oh, good. Well, all questions answered then.
Sorry to bother, but, my friends and I could use some help. See, we're trying to get to that giant tree, but
Help getting to the tree. Ah, yes. Everyone needs help these days. Everyone.
Ruby, first rule of strangers, you don't go to their house. It's a pretty house, but don't.
Well, are you coming in or aren't you?
you can make us a Grogurt parfait, right?
No, I am going to murder you. Might as well be honest if I'm about to kidnap you.
I must say, you all seem a bit, hesitant. What did you say you were again?
We're huntresses.
And what exactly does a huntress do?
Fight monsters, I guess. I'm sorry, I don't understand why this matters.
I don't understand how you don't understand. I am an herbalist. I make medicines and remedies to help others on their journeys. It is what I am. So, do you know what a huntress is, or do you guess?
Huntresses are heroes. We protect those who can't protect themselves.
Thank you. Now, would you say that you're good huntresses?
Look, can you help us or not?
I am trying. But you are making this far more complicated than it needs to be. We all have our titles, our roles to play. But in order to help you become whatever it is you need to become, you should really have a better understanding of what you are now.
Okay. How do we open mushroom door?
This is how a king winds up a prince. Follow me. My work is never done.
Wow. Oh, the caterpillar is doing drugs.
Please, take a seat.
Actually, I think maybe we should be going. Right, Ruby?
This won't take long.
Oh, yep.
Just answer the questions.
Force therapy.
What are you?
Whoa. Ugh.
Are you sure you know? You have to be sure of what you are and of what you're going to be.
Oh my
Blake!
god.
Ruby!
What?
What?
Baby Yang!
You don't have to go forward, you know? You could go back. Back to before. What? What are you talking about?
It's simple, really. You could just be human. Or just a cat, if you wanted. Really, it's up to you. Why would I do that? Like I said, it's simple. Much simpler than trying to be a bridge between humans and faunus. Why struggle with that responsibility?
The Schnee name. Why bother anymore? What does it even stand for now? Instead, you could be a nobody. Could you imagine? Not a single bit of baggage upon your shoulders. Isn't that what you want? To be free?
To be something simpler?
To be whole again? No. My losses, my failures, those more than anything are what have shaped me into who I am. Showed me how I need to grow. If there's something I'm missing, it's not because I've lost it. It's because I haven't found it yet. And the only way to do that is to keep going.
A simple life wouldn't be my life. My family, my friends, my culture. I belong to them just as much as they belong to me. To give that all away wouldn't be simplicity. It would be betrayal.
I don't know who you think you are, but let me tell you who I am. I am the granddaughter of a hero and the child of a villain. I am a citizen of a fallen kingdom and an heir to nothing. I will not be defined by my name because I will be the one to define it. I am Weiss Schnee, and I am a huntress.
I am a huntress.
I am a huntress.
So, are you a huntress?
Oh,
Like the ones you read about in books?
oh, hun.
I don't know. They always saved the day, didn't they? Always knew what to do. Always won in the end. But life isn't like a fairy tale. That's right. It's up to you to make things better, isn't it? Everything all depends on you. Your sister needs you. Your friends need you. The whole world needs you to keep fighting forever and ever against an invincible monster that took your mother.
Oh, honey.
Mom was the best. But even she failed. And that doesn't seem fair. None of this seems fair. What am I supposed to do? You can do whatever you want. Be whoever you want. You don't even have to be Ruby Rose. So, what are you gonna be?
Get away from her!
Oh my, that's a bit much.
Oh, Herb, look at yourself. You're done. You're supposed to be helping others find their way, but you've lost your own. Please, let me help. And take a little bit of my heart. You'll feel much better.
I do apologize. I always was a bit of a workaholic. Huntresses, was it? peculiar things.
Oh, bye!
Oh, I found the cat.
Oh man, come on! Oh, that hurt. That really hurt. They credited the girls as tiny versions. That's funny. Oh man. You know that feeling when you have a lot of things you want to say, but you just have no idea how to say it properly? That's where I'm at. I know a lot of people have been discussing that Ruby hasn't grown much as a character over the course of the past few volumes. And I think there's a reason for that, and it's this volume. She's gonna be growing now. We saw that her teammates growing has led to them being able to label who they are. But Ruby can't. She doesn't know who she is because she still sees herself at what she wants or what she thinks she needs to be, not who she is. She hasn't let herself be since Beacon. Ever since, she's always been the Huntress RWBY. She's always been fighting. First it was Cinder, and then it was Salem. She believes she has to be the hero. She has to be the one to fix things, or else she won't be worthy. This volume is coming from my throat. I feel like seeing the personification of how the girls have grown was needed. Blake and Yang and Weiss, we've seen how much they've grown from volume 1 in that scene. Weiss she was so attached to her family name, yet at the same time she wanted to get away from it. And now she's accepted that she is a member of that family, and she's going to make a name for herself, and she's going to change how people see her name. Blake has accepted her Faunus heritage, and she's decided that she's going to make the world better for them, and she's going to make sure they have a relationship with humans where they're all equal. And Yang has accepted her arm's loss because she's gained so much. RWBY hasn't had that yet. RWBY hasn't given herself the chance. RWBY hasn't given herself the chance to do that yet. I don't even know how to talk about the rest of this episode. I've had larger emotional reactions to episodes. I mean, I think episode 2 is an example. But mentally, inwardly, my heart hurts. And it's because I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I relate very heavily to RWBY. And this episode absolutely proved that. Because we feel we have to be something. And we feel that if we can't be that, then what's the point? I did not plan for a mental breakdown today. But here we are. I still love the world of Ever After. I think it's a beautiful world. I think the characters are great. The designs are great. And I absolutely want to discuss all of that, but my brain is just overshadowed by everything. It's like when people watched Avengers Endgame for the first time. There was so many things to talk about, but the first thing everybody could think of was Iron Man dying. And with this episode, there are so many things I want to talk about, but all I can think of is RWBY and her scene. Okay, so discussing other moments, because I need to discuss something positive before I start spiraling. Caterpillar Man, Caterpillar Person, I don't know their name. Caterpillar Person is Have you ever had someone that you really like but at the same time you hate? That's Caterpillar Man to me right now. I am mad at him, but at the same time, I am thankful for him because, I mean, he definitely did something that RWBY and Weiss and Blake and everybody needed, but at the same time, he hurt, I mean, at least RWBY, he pretty much hurt pretty badly. I don't know his name. What is his name? And I'm trying to find that while I'm talking. That's why I'm not looking at the screen. What is your name? What is your name? Okay, he's just known as the herbalist. Okay. Well, the herbalist came for RWBY's throat, and the herbalist came for my throat, so... I'm mad at him. I'm mad at them. I I wanted RWBY character development, but not like this. I feel like the curious cat was there the whole time, watching them, because, I mean, they jumped in when needed, and I feel like they were there just to make sure that things didn't go too wrong, and when he noticed that they jumped in. But also the curious cat is literally, oh my gosh, I can make videos just about stories of the kids that I watch at my job. And, most of them are very similar to the cat. I love them. I love that cat. I love them. Little's doing their best. Little is just doing their best. Little's having the time of their life. That reminds me of a theory that I saw and that this episode actually reminded me of. So at one point, the curious cat says that Ruby was just like, and Alex learned her lesson, and the curious cat said, I forgot exactly what he said. Oh, in a way, or something like that. Somebody brought this up, and I'm double checking. I don't remember who on Twitter said this. I will look up the name and I will put it on screen. But somebody pointed out that the girl who inspired Alice from Alice in Wonderland, her full name, the girl, not the character, the girl who inspired her's name is Alice Liddell. Liddell Little. Alex maybe is the mouse. That was their fan theory, and I believe my reaction was just, why is the mathing on this one? RWBY fandom comes up with some crazy fan theories, and this one makes a bit of sense. I like that fan theory. I don't know if it's gonna come true, but if it does, that would be really cool. Because I noticed in the intro also that we don't see Little on Ruby's shoulder when they're walking with Alex. So that's making me wonder if Little is Alex and Little may turn into Alex. Because the thing is, we are halfway through the season. We have not physically seen Alex. We have also not physically seen Jean. Is he okay? Physically. I know he's not doing great mentally. Where is our boy? I like that theory. I kind of like the theory that Alex and Little could be one and the same. It would be cool to see. Who knows? I don't know what the herbalist was supposed to do. I really don't know, because I don't know what they were there for. I really don't know. Because they were, I mean, as I said at the beginning, stranger danger. Don't go into a stranger's house. If there are any children watching this, listen to me on that one. I am your YouTube person. Don't go into strangers' houses. So I understand that they claim that they could help them, the girls, but after literally traumatizing one of them, they just dipped. I know that I know what his point was, but I don't know. I'm kind of pissed that they actually didn't help them. I really, really, really like this episode. But I feel like this is one of those episodes where I'm going to have to sit on it. Just think about it. Just, it's given me a lot to think about. I think that I need time before I can fully grasp what happened because that hurt. That hurt. I feel called out. RWBY called me out on this day, and I don't appreciate it. But that's really all I have to say. I don't even have time to do a mental breakdown today because I have finals this week. Hooray! Anyways, that will be all for me today. I hope you all are having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Please be sure to take care of yourself both physically and mentally. I love you all. See you later. This one's gonna be fun to edit. I'm gonna be having a mental breakdown throughout this entire thing. And I have finals.